Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for December. It is the finals. Getting done, unusually not the last day of the month. Admittedly planned that way, but still, it's an accomplishment.
Hey, we're on schedule.
I'm Sardek, and with me tonight is Soul.
Good evening, everyone. Excited to be here for the grand finals, the last tourney of the year.
Yep, it's been quite a year. Only a couple of, minor hiccups along the way with one major, but, as far as the first year goes, I'm pretty pleased with, the results. Can't wait to see how it's gonna go next year. But before we do that, let's wrap this year up with a bang. We have 4 incredible teams remaining. Kjata 1, Kjata 2, Fig 2, and of course the winner's champion, Coppola 1. So let's start it off with Kjata 1 versus Fig 2, One Spicy Meatball versus It's Time. For One Spicy Meatball, we have Psyduck the Ninja with Planar Magic, CT Save, Short Charge, and Move +3. This Confusion Ninja has just been incredible all month. It is responsible for a reasonable number of this team's victories. Duncecap the Time Mage with Item, Throw Item, Weapon Guard, and Equip Armor. Kawaii Waifu-chan the Ninja with Punch Art, Dragon Spirit, Martial Arts, and Move +2. And Uh-Oh the Morble with Lick. Morble also has been destructive throughout the entire event. On the other side, for Fig 2's It's Time. Time to get hecked. Time the Monk with Draw Out, Dragon Spirit, Equip Armor, and Equip Sword. 2 the Ninja with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Equip Katana. This ninja's target has been brutal all month. Get the Thief with Red Shoes, Counter Deadshot, and Equip Axe. This thief and this ninja have both just been tearing through the opposition. And finally, Hecked the Knight with White Magic, Auto Potion, half of MP, and Magic Defend up. Let's see if the map luck is better for Kjata this time, because last night it just was awful. Starting off, 31.
In fairness, that was Kjata's other team, so this team probably won't be as kneecapped. That being said, I think the big standout for this match is going to be that Confusion 2. If that Confusion 2 lands on the Thief or the Ninja and they just decide to delete one of their teammates, I don't know if Fig's team will get the momentum back after that.
That has been the story of Kjata 1. A bunch of confusions just winning the match outright.
That being said, even when he didn't land confusions, his team still holds up very solid.
Yeah, you don't get this deep in the tournament with one gimmick character. Obviously, the rest of the team works well with it, too.
I kind of look at the Confusion 2 as an early insurance, where if it lands, it can just immediately throw things in his team's favor. If it doesn't, they have other ways to pull that favor anyways. We see an open shuriken on the Thief. Right now, Fig's team just needs to close the distance and get in. Ninja's hasted.
Thief just short of being able to reach Kjata's ninja.
And now they're all beautifully lined up for... Yup, here it comes. Better dodge.
1, 2, 3 victims. Brutal.
Well, I mean, they could still walk over and just delete the ninja. It's an option.
That is the way RNG can go.
A wish is a choice. Oh, Thief just says, I'm not confused, kill the plant.
Simple. 2 wasted
Nothing
turns,
confusing
though.
about
That's been huge already.
Yeah, and that's kind of left that Thief in the backline by itself. Second confused 2 misses. Pick up the Morble. Going to try and cure the confusion.
Looks like an Asuna coming out of the night.
Ambrosia to get that Marlboro back in that fight. Oh, that's kind of convenient. That's less convenient.
Yeah, certainly less so.
Hey, he cured the confusion, though. Oh, bad breath.
Only weaken.
Oh, yeah. Looks like it's just a weaken, which is really bad. Let's not understate that.
No, sure,
That
like...
Thief's whole job is damage and nothing else.
Still.
He's still getting by.
Yeah.
2/3 damage was still enough to murder the poor little time mage.
Yeah, that was the...
Dead shot.
That's either good compatibility or the highest possible roll on crit.
I think that was a highest possible or close to it because it predicted, like, I think 298 and I got 472. So, fairly sure that was highest. That wasn't.
Crunch.
That was probably compatibility. Ares Cancer.
Auto potion there. Confuse is off, which probably not good, actually.
Yeah, this Thief is... It didn't matter if you confused him. His only targets are there. And the only thing he can do is swing the weapon. That's all he's going to choose to do.
Yeah, fair point.
Ninja manages to stay up. And then gets his target to put this ninja down.
With the Thief causing troubles over there, it might be able to just hold a sandbag loop down while the rest of the team gets up and comes around.
That's possible. The question is, will that Marlboro come over and just put the Thief into a nice stone casing?
Trying.
Oh, puts him in a little amphibian casing. That's even better. Now we got a Berserk Toad running around. But, he's bought enough time for his entire team to be up. Get him.
No running away for that frog.
Sick dead shot frog.
Conk.
I mean, if he got up on the roof, he could actually do damage because of dead shot. Just knock someone off.
Well, either way, Fig's team is setting up to move in.
Yeah, Fig's team has recovered well off that confusion. Unfortunately, for Kjata's team, this Thief getting in there just kept the whole team distracted. A mix of high damage and being fairly tanky, like 400 HP is nice and chunky. Oh, but she's up top throwing gravities. Unfortunately, that gravity misses.
That ninja is probably going to crystallize, bringing it to a permanent 4-on-3 Fig versus Kjata.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I do not see Kjata's team picking that ninja up. Like, the moment he went down on the other side of the map, and that Thief wasn't already dead, that ninja wasn't coming back.
And we have the ninja fully crystallized now, and Fig's ninja tearing up the back line.
Yep, here's the question. How are those going to line up? I believe Fig's ninja's going to go for a wish on his Thief, though, on his next turn. Assuming he gets one. Oh, goes for a Defy Pain because of going in critical. they swear off.
There's Chakra. Speaking of the Wish, though, probably coming up next turn.
Yeah, that initial confusion was real scary, but it worked out that the first couple actions was the thief actually running to go kill someone that was not his team, and the deadly ninja just going for a wish on a unit that was standing there alive.
Unfortunately, it looks like she cannot reach the thief. He is probably going to crystallize as well.
I mean, we're going to have a permanent... Oh, no, the ninja's probably going to roam over, and nope, he wants murder. It's going to be a permanent 3-on-3. But it's going to be 3-on-2 for a minute.
Yeah, Phoenix down. No, she goes for a gravity instead. I know she still has items.
Yeah, she just figured if she picked him up, he was going right back down to that monk anyways.
She just chose violence.
Hey, that's a good choice.
There's that second crystal.
Does not deny it. Instead goes for a solid spin fist, but loses her weapon in exchange. She loses one of her Sasuke knives.
Another gravity
Still
coming
going
out.
for violence, but doesn't put anyone down. So this ninja's going. Actually, this ninja just wants violence too. Both teams have said it. Yeah, you know what? Forget healing. Except this monk.
That monk not chakraing up the ninja was a surprise.
He really wanted that crystal, clearly, because he was below half health.
I think this kills the ninja.
Unless he guards it.
Unless he guards it.
Earth Slash? No. Hellcry, there goes her weapon. That
Whatever
is
it
her
was.
Mace of Zeus.
Wave Fist for 192.
And this is probably your last turn, Time Mage, if you don't make something big happen. That was probably... I can't say it wasn't the choice. Because I can't say that Marlboro would have even got a turn. Nah, probably not. Maybe now this ninja... No, Wave Fist? Yeah, Wave Fist. Dodge? Oh, does dodge! Pick up Marlboro, he goes for Big Bad Breath.
Although they are separated far enough now that maybe that's not even good enough.
Oh, just wants to go for a kill. And then Wave Fist?
Yep.
100% this time.
From the side. Game 1 goes to Fig.
But we know how Kjata tends to be on the small maps.
It's like a ready-made
Knocking
statement.
on wood, knocking on wood right now so that that's not commentator's curse immediately.
I think the commentator's curse is less what you predict and more the team you send in.
Oh, for sure. It would probably help if I'd stop sending in, like, Berserk Gunners and shit, though, let's be honest.
They're fun.
Hey, speaking of Berserk Gunners, I love this map as a Berserk Gunner. It worked out really well. That confusion also worked out pretty well. Took away the support. Front-loaded a gravity. Got some decent damage, but I think she's going to be in rain. No. No, she won't. Wow, that was a 25% to hit, and it landed. Oh, that's bad.
Sure is.
She's now confused and death sentenced. Unless she somehow breaks her own confusion, she's going to be dead in 2 turns. Shuriken 35. Oh my god. Fig's Ninja cannot catch a break. He's just not dodging. Gravity puts the thief down. Like we said, Kjata on the small map. Hell, she says I'm not going to wait 3 turns. I'll put her down now.
Looks like she's charging up a full life on the ninja, but... Nope.
Yeah, no, this is down to a lone confused monk. Well, at least the luck on dodges went both ways for the ninjas. That was a 40% that just landed anyways. Not that it's gonna matter. Misses the death sentence.
And I believe it's about to be Morbin time.
Yep, it's Morbin time. Guards all of it. And then punches him.
Pair of heels for the Morble. Just everyone tops off.
While we wait for another bad breath, I presume.
It is once again Morbin time.
Ah, gets a petrified frog. Thank you for ending it out right there. Now we're 1-1. Who will be going on? Will it be one spicy meatball, or is it time to get hecked?
Two very powerful teams for two entirely different reasons. This opening spread might be pretty good for Fig. It's going to be hard to get multiple people with this confuse.
Not to mention the Marlboro is going to take a minute to actually get in there. I think he's going to get two?
Just the
Yes,
one.
One. But we've seen this thief, he only cares for violence. The question is who he'll target with it. Monk, get the fuck out of there. Just leave. That was not leave. That was the opposite of leave. Speaking of leaving the battlefield.
Gruesome.
I warned you! I told you about that thief!
Well, he'll be back. And, you know,
Yeah.
axed again, but...
Unless this confused... I was gonna say, unless there's a confused 2 here that interrupts that full life. She's gonna pick up her ninja. Here comes the full life to pick up the monk. Hopefully this time he gets the hell out of the way. Or just Stigma Magics. That's an option too.
Alright,
Put
Ninja
another
down
ninja
again.
down.
And this is bad because the thief doesn't have any other team targets.
Yeah, we better hope that monk has Stigma Magic and plans to use it.
Oh, okay.
Now he has a target.
Yep.
Stigma? No. Instead goes for a kill to remove any targets for the thief. Not a good choice tactically. This monk... Fig, if you make it out of this round, fire this particular monk. I don't blame the thief on this one. Oh,
Uh-oh.
no. Well, now the monk is confused. Oh, but the thief finds someone to hit that's not his team.
And a wish
Picks
brings
up
up
the
the primary support.
But she's got to dodge whatever is incoming on her. And she doesn't.
A time mage of all things.
I'm kind of surprised that Time Mage had 100% accuracy. This knight has a mantle. Is Wizard Mantle not have any physical evade?
It
Might
does
not.
not.
Oh, I guess that's what it was. And Venetian probably doesn't either, actually.
Bonk. Between weaken and the low roll, the time mage
Yeah,
survives the hit.
shuriken. The Thief's don't active, but he probably doesn't care.
He does not.
Ooh, but a spin fist puts that knight right back down. He does care about a shuriken to the mouth, and things are not looking good for Fig.
No, that Thief going down is a disaster.
That confused on the Thief into murdering his own friend, that was definitely a disaster. Better dodge. He does. Defy pain. He's got to buy some time and figure a way to hopefully get this monk cured. Oh, that's one way the monk can get cured of his confusion. Question is, will he get a turn to actually pick someone up meaningfully?
With that ninja being on haste,
Gotta dodge another shuriken. This one's to the back. Oh. And I hate to say it, folks, but I think this is likely it, unless this monk can make a miracle happen. He can't even reach his allies now.
it would have been a miracle if that had landed.
He tried one of his own. Dragon Spirit won't save you now, friend. I warned this monk. I warned him about his allies, but he wouldn't listen. And with that, 2-1 to one spicy meatball. Looks like we're going to a Kjata mirror.
We sure are. Kjata 2 versus Kjata 1. Funky Bonerman's Funky House of Blues and Boners versus one spicy meatball.
I've made it clear which of these two Kjata teams I want to see make it to grand finals.
You have just seen one spicy meatball. On the other side, Funky Bonerman, Emerson the Ninja with Time Magic, CT Save, Equip Armor, and Move +2. Casey the Sage with Draw Out, MP Switch, Magic Attack Up, and Move +3. River the Priest with Item, Arrow Guard, Defense Up, and Move +1. And Emerson the Engineer with Precision, Catch, Deadshot, and Sicken. We're headed to large 71.
So I will say, there's a very... Oh, wait, never mind. I'm thinking of a different team. I was thinking of a different team. Never mind that statement. Confused is still going to be just as deadly in this. But we're going to have to see how this shakes out. Oh, actually just goes for a shuriken due to the range. Catches one of his own. Ooh, that makes the Time Mage go for an Ambrosia instead of a Haste 2.
Long range fireball. Sage is down immediately. But a full life being targeted at her.
Oh, so that's what that engineer could have been doing that entire match last night. Just puts the ninja down.
Yeah, Kjata's teams are pretty lacking in HP as far as the meta goes, so those guns are going to be especially effective in the mirror.
You better have more than 260 health. You better have 265 minimum, or you're going down. And this Time Mage still hasn't actually been able to use Time Magic. That Chakra is not going to save him. He's going to have to kill this engineer. He wants to kill the Sage. Oh, MP switches. Well, bye, Ninja. Technically, oh, wait, nope, 180, but is poisoned.
Muramasa is enough.
Sage gets her payback on that ninja. Mortal goes in. See a CT save happen. Time Mage picking that ninja up yet again. Chakra to save herself. And give her some MP to her ally. Not that she's gotten to actually use any spells. Ninja just takes out the Sage and runs away. I think it's... No, it's the other one that gets put down. This is really bad for one spicy meatball right now. Yeah, this is real rough. Without that opening haste too, they've just not been able to keep the tempo.
Although they do have more living units than the other team.
That's true. Yep, still true. Priest goes to pick up Ninja with a full life. Engineer puts down the other Ninja. Time Mage comes back to pick up her Ninja to repeat the cycle.
So far, it is looking like Funky Bonermans are just ever so slightly in the lead.
Yep, they currently have a slight tempo advantage, but it is pretty slight because... Oh, misses. That's real bad because that means another unit... Oh, No's going to pick the Morble up. Does the Morble get a turn?
Sure
No.
doesn't.
Be honest with you, might have been better to put down the Ninja than the Morble, but the AI doesn't see that. Speaking of putting down the Ninja, that was a rough time to get crit. Sage is crystallized, and he picks it up. And he puts her down, but she gets up and repays the favor.
Yeah, her having re-raised there really, really mattered. I think she has an angel ring.
She does indeed. And that's the unit that was locked out of every round last night. It's down to the one Ninja. Aim, fire. Round one goes to Funky Bonerman's Funky House of Blues and Boners. Here we are on the small map, and we've said with Kjata, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That being said, I think this favors a pretty solid confusion, too. Unless he goes down before he gets to. Ooh.
Which he just
Doesn't.
might.
Yup. Bah. So, about that confused, too. Walk up chakra? Walk up chakra. I don't think that's going to save him.
Yeah, just to...
Sure as hell doesn't. Oh, yeah, because of... Well, actually, I'm not sure the sizing. Oh, here comes a bad breath.
Goodbye,
Headshot on the
priest.
That is really bad for Funky Bonermans. Because I don't know if they have a way to cure that. I don't think they do.
What are the secondaries on the Ninja and Engineer?
Ninja has Time Magic and Engineer has Precision.
Yep,
which
there's
I
no
don't
way to
think we've
clear it.
seen- I don't think we've seen Precision even once. I mean, she's plenty precise. Confusion lands on 2 as well. You know, you're real lucky there was floor below you, engineer. And another bad breath. Everybody's confused. The Sage is no longer as confused. Haste 2 on an enemy and an ally. I mean, there are worse actions. Temporal Strike gets guarded.
Yeah, because she didn't have haste.
Oh, yeah, true. So I guess that's what the precision's for.
Another bad breath.
And we got a frog. And he hops down.
Ah.
Yeah, get that wall. Or I guess the floor. Oh! Because she was overloaded. The damage from overload cured her confusion.
Yep.
Yeah. That ninja's just cleaning floors now. Well, another statue. Things are not looking good for the Funky Bonermans right now. I think it's fairly safe to say that, yeah, that they're not going to make it out this way.
Yeah, between the Phoenix Downs from the Time Mage... Oh. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, if she went before the ninja, she could attack, take it down, and get the crystal, and then it's her versus the Morble, which is, like, potentially interesting, but... Nah.
Well, I don't think she has the healing to run around and pop him with draw out and not die. That's about all she can do is draw out.
Yeah, that's true. Brave little frog.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty brave to go lick a Morble.
And we have a game 3.
So who will advance, Kjata or Kjata? The real question is, will it be Funky Bonermans or the Meatball?
The Meatball.
So, the synonymous one spicy meatball has to be the Confused 2, right?
I mean, Morbles are vaguely meatball shaped.
It's true. But I wouldn't call them spicy.
Poison's pretty spicy. Fireball hits the MP switch this time, and the Ambrosia picks her up.
Gives her MP back.
It's a very, very different opening with the Sage not having to be cured.
Oh, and a Muramasa? You know what I was gonna say.
Yep.
I'm gonna go look. Does she just not have it? No, she has it. She just chose not to. Alright. You're on watch, though, Sage. That was 2 dead units you could have had.
I don't think it actually kills them.
True. It might not.
Because the Morble has a lot of hit points.
That's true.
That ninja going down in the back line is real good for Funky Bonerman, though.
Yeah, because they're going to play hell picking her up. Goes for the poison slap instead of a bad breath that could have interrupted this full life. $17 MA, yeah, probably would have lived. Because I think that ninja's also reasonably tanky.
Once again, the MP switch saves the Sage.
Doesn't save that ninja, though. Oh, and a flail puts him down.
That flail has just been consistently good for that priest.
Yeah, that priest is like, I'll just kill it.
I don't think we've really seen a whole lot of flails on priests before this month, and I'm really liking the way it plays. Like, it adds a whole additional dimension to that unit.
I mean, also, that's Scorpion Tail, which is, in my opinion, the best flail. Like, without question. High damage and guaranteed poison. So, and the damage is completely independent of the unit. And there we go. Funky Bonerman's Funky House of Blues and Boners is going to the grand finals.
Sure is. That is Kjata 2, right?
Yes. It's, I believe, Cop 1 versus Kjata 2.
Yep.
Yes.
You just saw the Blues and Boners. Let's review Evil Destruction. Necromancer the Sage with Draw Out, MP Switch, Magic Attack Up, and Move +2. Shinobi the Ninja with Punch Art, Dragon Spirit, Martial Arts, and Magic Defend Up. Punisher the Squire with Red Shoes, Item, Counter, Attack Up, and Maintenance. And Witch the Priest with Draw Out, Weapon Guard, Defense Up, and Move +1. Does Funky Bonerman have what it takes? Let's find out. Large 50 to start.
Yeah, you might be right on that, actually, Fig. I think I've just consistently seen it poisoned, so it's poisoned my interpretation of the weapon. Still, it's 14 times 14, which is pretty cracked. Here we are at the church again. Now, I'll say if a member of Evil Destruction actually gets up on top of that church, if that engineer gets a shot, she may just throw someone to their death. Because she has dead shot.
Unless that float is fly, I don't think they can get up there.
No, the Sage has fly on Funky Bonerman.
So yeah, nobody on Evil Destruction can get up top.
Well, that's... Well, I know what's about to happen to her, and Godspeed, Sage.
MP Switch.
MP Switch saved her for a turn. But doesn't keep her up.
67% from the priest? That's a really low revival.
They're good compat as well. That is surprisingly low. Oof. Yeah, that's that Scorpion Tail Attack Up Berserker.
Well, it worked out.
Oh, and here comes the Cheery.
Double kill.
Out too.
And Ninja has to reposition. And goes down.
Repositioned horizontally onto the surface of the ground.
So it's a 2v2 right now. She continues to advance with Asura.
That engineer will be getting back up in a moment, but I think this priest is going to pick somebody up too. Yup. This priest is probably going to need to go for blood on this Sage. Like, I think that's the only chance they have. Oh, wait, no. This full life might help.
Yeah, because you can't stop it.
True.
She's up. And the ninja can't get into position to attack her.
It doesn't matter. He was wanting the priest anyways. She was wanting him. And she's in a good spot at the moment. It's going to take that sage a while to get to her. And this priest is going to get back up and probably... Oh, Ambrosius, if you just ran over in full life...
Well, priest is now 10 hit points above the Asura threshold, so he should survive the turn.
Speaking of surviving the turn, yeah, she survives it just fine.
Now here's the dangerous thing. If that priest decides to ambrosia, he will be under threshold and will not survive.
And unfortunately for Funky Bonermans, that priest just picked up a crystal. And is going to get to pick up another one.
Yup, that's not good enough.
Well, goodbye, priest. It's up to a lone ninja. And she has punch art, but I don't think she's going to make it to anyone. Especially not with the other ninja getting up.
Well, other ninja just goes back down immediately, so that's not a big deal.
True, but it buys time for this stage to slowly close in. And this priest is going to get 3 lives, that we're going to see 3 laps of this ninja just dying. Moving close to that sage was probably not the choice.
200 Asura.
Gets a CT save.
So this has to be a kill shot. And it is.
But I think that's going to interrupt this cycle, and this other ninja's going to get a turn and put her down, though. Unless she dodges, she can't.
Game 1 goes to Evil Destruction.
Very hard fought game 1 on both sides. That 200 HP Asura is just the perfect amount.
But we move into the small map, and you know what they say about Kjata.
That ninja or that Muramasa. Understandable. Only hit 1. No death sentence or confusion. Confusion would have been gigantic. This sage is without question going to go down, right? Oh, she goes down to the shuriken. That's even worse. Because, yeah, no one can live through this Squire. Full stop.
Squire doesn't live either, though.
He's probably going to get full life back. Oh, no, just normal life. Never mind. Full life for the ninja. She should get a turn, I believe.
If she goes before the Squire,
Yep.
Squire's down. Like, he does not have nearly enough HP to survive that.
But tempo is already in Evil Destruction's favor, though. CT save, that could help. Does she... Oh, no, ninja just goes for a chakra. Oh, those 8 hits for 88 are just not enough. It didn't even deplete her all of her MP.
Yeah, that Sage is definitely the heart of this team.
Yep. Another full life. Ooh. Will this Sage get a turn? You know what I want to see.
Of course I do.
They're lined up beautifully for it.
And they
Come on.
and they stay in line for it, no less.
Wait.
Still 3 of them.
Still get 2. Actually, you're right. The priest isn't casting. Oh no, the ninja's gonna get a turn. MP
Yeah.
switch.
Just that tongue click there.
Oh wait, no. Wow, the priest actually does live through. That must be worse compat. because the Squire doesn't have Deadshot. He's just attack up berserk.
Be that as it may, I think they're still too far behind.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is very cleanly going to go to Evil Destruction.
Definitely, yeah.
It was very unfortunate that this ninja who keeps getting picked up looks like she's bad compat against that Sage, and the Sage has Protect on her. The ninja, if you're curious...
Sage is Cancer.
Cancer. Yeah.
And Virgo is neutral.
Oh, they're just neutral. She just doesn't do that much damage.
Oh, let's see. This is
Actually,
12 times 11 is, 12, but with Protect is 9 or 8. So yeah, 88, 88. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just nowhere near enough.
Yeah, Protect being 2/3.
CT save.
Well, at least she sends a message.
I think this priest is actually going to get up. He does. Phoenix down. Sage, MP switch, right now. Damn it! You could have sent a message! Oh, that time she did enough.
Oh, she actually does have MP to switch, too.
Yeah, she has MP switch and has failed it 3 times. It's just worst case. She's been in the perfect position twice and just failed to switch. And she is running 70 Brave. Yeah, bad rolls sometimes can just decide it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this was decided without those rolls.
I think an MP switch into killing 3 would have been pretty big swing the other way. Or even kill 1 or 2 and then highly damage the 3rd.
I don't know, I'm not convinced.
Fair enough. And, well, there's the convincing needed. And Evil Destruction takes it 2-0.
Yep.
Here comes a new challenger!
And of course...
Who was last one's champion? Was it also...
It sure was.
Oh, wow, this looks familiar.
We have a near mirror here. 1 second. I did not write down the name of the team. Final Boss 2023. And sure enough, Coppola has proven to be the final boss of 2023 with 4 victories to his name. So anyways, we have Magic Lord the Sage, which may look familiar. Blade Lord the Ninja with double Murasame, attack up, damage split, and basic skill. Picking up from Fig on that one. Elemental Lord the Geomancer with Kaiser Plate, Counterflood, Martial Arts, Move HP up, and Punch Art. And Ruler of Life the Priest. Scorpion Tail, definitely picking that up from a top 4 team as well. So it looks...
in fairness, Coppola's been championing Scorpion Tail for a bit. So, not really a big surprise.
I suppose not. Champion in white and Evil Destruction in black. Unsurprisingly, similar first turns. Ooh, it gets all four through the wall.
Yep.
This one does not need to do anything fancy. That's just all four.
Yep. Things are looking real familiar between both teams. Muramasa gets a confusion. Uses a Nagorok to break the confusion. Unfortunately, she can't get in. And Chakra to heal up the damage.
Yeah, her being forced to the back is definitely,
Wow, that was pitiful damage.
Well, I mean, she has protect and defend up, so...
Yeah. And they're in the worst possible place, so... Because that Berserker's not moving.
Looks like a Rejuve coming out there.
Oh, the Counterflood actually puts her down. The friendly fire Counterflood is what breaks the line. Man, that Counterflood's actually hitting for way less than I thought it would. Considering both his PA and MA are pretty solid. See a couple of solid hits on the Squire.
So it is a 3-on-3 now. Squire is back.
And hasted.
But the
And Squire's
Bonk
back
has
down.
the answer for that. Target hits the MP switch, so she survives it. But the Earth Slash is too much. Ninja brings back the Squire. And Priest brings back the Sage. Evil Destruction not giving it up.
Sage goes down to a bonk.
That's a heal for teammate Squire.
And decent damage. But again, that Protect just cutting that damage so heavily.
There's revived. The full champion team is back up.
And Evil Destruction is down to 2. Make that 1. And even MP switches it. Priest battle!
Get
I have
him.
a feeling the one with the Scorpion Tail's gonna hurt a little bit more, though.
Yeah, that's a pretty good assumption, I think.
Nah, just chooses not to use it. Would rather haste the team.
On one hand, merciful. On the other hand, nah.
Nah, that wasn't mercy. It was just rude. What's this priest gonna do? She has no MP. She's running around bonking for 60. And that's before protect. Which, in fairness, they don't have anymore.
They all do have defend up, though.
Yeah, and considering how powerful physical offense is on almost every team.
Priest is almost done. Geo looks like not quite in position. Oh, because this is Earth Geomancy and she has float.
Yeah.
Actually cannot damage the remaining priest.
Not unless he gets point blank. Serve for 200, as we've seen. It's more than enough. Game 1 goes to the champion team.
Shuriken into the MP switch. Opening target for 240, followed by Geomancy. Probably enough. Or Earth Slash, I guess. Ninja takes 168, but damage splits half of it back. Masamune's from both sides. There's a big Asura healing the teammate as well, of course. That is a lot of hits. Squire takes one down.
So far looking like a better track record for Evil Destruction than last round.
It's kind of crazy given what they're up against. Like, for context here, Final Boss 2023 had, I think, like 2,800 JP invested, so they have all the best reactions and supports. And they all have Defend Up, Magic Defend Up, and immunity to all non-petrify negative status.
Wow. I mean, not that Cop's other team cares about doing status, they just don't. So really it just comes down to, can they put enough damage out? Did that Squire just punch?
No, it was a flail.
Oh, okay, I just missed all. Damn you, Discord 30 FPS.
15, actually.
Oh, well, even worse.
Yeah, it was getting desynced with Omega Suspect if I was at full frame rate, so. But yeah, like, the one thing that I've found interesting about this is that the final bosses are much more willing to Muramasa their teammates because they know they can't death sentence them.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, it is noticeable how much more they're willing to Muramasa their own teammates.
Oh, yeah. I will say, had that Gravy 2 team Elysium's Gravy 2 team got into this, that would have been pretty funny.
That would have been.
Defend up, magic defend up, immune to stats? No, I don't care. I'm just gonna do 99% of everyone's HP.
I mean, the especially noteworthy thing about it is, if LCM's team got here, it would mean that she had beaten Evil Destruction twice with it. And since this team is just a buffed up Evil Destruction, it might actually be in her favor if she could get here.
Oh, yeah. So I think Overload Gravity 2 is probably the craziest thing found alternating, if I'm honest.
Crazy would definitely apply, I think.
Strongest? Debatable. Craziest? Yes.
Yeah, one way or the other, it's pretty cool, pretty crazy. And for...
Surprising.
Yes, unsurprisingly, the overpowered champions overpower the underpowered champions. Alright, so everybody, truly thank you for all this year. It's been a wonderful year. We've done a bunch of stuff, and we're only getting started. Going into the AI stuff that we're going to be exploring more fully in March, man, I can't wait to see how things shape up then. But until then, y'all have been great, and again, thank you all for participating. Thank you for coming out and watching, and of course a big thanks for Soul, who has been the backbone of the commentary this month.
It's been a great year. Happy to help out at the end, and here's to another great one.
Really excited for it. And just for information's sake, there are only 2 or 3 small changes I'm making to the format, and they're not the ones you think they are. So just as a bit of...
No, Overload Gravity 2 is here to stay.
So just as a quick heads up on it, the ninja knives that strengthened wind and earth, we're not actually strengthening them until literally tonight. So Evil Destruction was playing handicapped the entire tournament.
Wow.
So I fixed it tonight. However, unfortunately, there were not enough items setups for me to fix it. They were all full. So what I did was I repurposed one that nobody was using, and the ninja knives now, each of them strengthen both wind and earth. Just because I needed to use one instead of 2. And frankly, who cares? Like, what ninja is using... Yeah, it's whatever.
You're probably not fishing for procs.
Sure, yeah.
I was kind of curious which proc you would go there, but maybe neither.
So that is fixed, and the other one is I had to repurpose something, so I'm like, nobody uses Thunder Rod. Thunder Rod's awful. So now Thunder Rod shares an equipment with, I think, White Robe. Either way, instead of strengthening lightning, it now strengthens lightning, ice, wind. So I'm calling
Okay.
it Element Rod.
That
Those
works out.
those are the changes. Nothing else has changed.
No air knife buff? No.
Unfortunately, I have committed to not changing things this month. I'll buff the air
fair.
knife next for February probably.
Oh yeah, hold up. Like Fig said, can we call that the Kaiser Rod
Okay, yeah, sure.
to match the shield?
It's now named the Kaiser Rod. You did it.
Nice, Fig. That's actually a great name too.
Yeah, okay. Now it is the Kaiser Rod. That's happening. So anyways, I will see you all in the server. Happy New Year to you all, and really look forward to seeing you in the next. Until then, have a good night.